Hey, Peeps Galucia here, and I'm here to give you another CivCraft update and let you know exactly what I have planned. The first video that I had made mention of having the peeps possibly come out and join me, and a lot's happened, and I'm just gonna kind of clue you in on everything that's going on and give you an idea of what I'm thinking about. And I'm gonna do that while giving you a tour of what my city consists of so far. And if you don't know what these buildings are, I'm not gonna get into them. I'm just gonna kind of walk around and show you exactly what we have going on while I explain everything that's going on. So as you know, my friend invited me to join his civ and gave me a city. And what ended up happening was the game's almost over. It'll get restarted, it always does, but someone's about to get a victory. I believe they're 7 days away from a diplomatic victory and 10 days away from a scientific victory. So even if they somehow don't get the diplomatic victory, they still have the scientific victory in the bag. So what we ended up doing was our civ was merged with one of the largest civs in the game, Horizon. So the 3 cities that we had then became part of Horizon. So if really quick I do this, civ top 5. Oh, actually we got knocked down. So we were number 1 for a minute anyway. Now the United Federations of Trade Union are back to number 1. They probably are also scooping up mergers and things of that nature. So that's basically what happened. Those number 3 guys, the LeBron James dudes, those are the ones that are on their way to a victory. So the only way there's not going to be a victory is if during the time of war this weekend, which is Saturday, and it only lasts for a few hours, everyone is able to stop them. But everyone knows that they are going to achieve victory. So theoretically, everyone should be working towards that goal of stopping them. But there's, of course, there's a chance that that won't happen and that we won't be able to stop them. If we're not able to stop them, then that's the last chance, because the next time for war would be after they have achieved a victory. So it's all or nothing, which is why we've done the merger, because it's a strength in numbers type thing right now. And there's certain things that as allies you can't do that you can do just as the civ as a whole. What's hurt us with that is that because they're at war and a lot of different things have changed, if you look under status, you can see it's revolt. Our happiness is down to 18%. It was 62%, which is a really good percentage, and that's pretty much where you want to be. Now that it's so low, everything is dramatically reduced. We're only getting 20% of our normal income, 20% of the normal hammers, culture, science. It's all down to only 20%. 20% for income for my modest little town basically means that I barely make enough money to even pay the upkeep, basically, at this point. Again, if you look, my upkeep is 14,000 coins at this point. So it's really bad. You can see we're actually in debt by 2,200 right now, and that's because we couldn't pay the last upkeep, and that's going to continue to happen, basically. I've only got the 2 cottages right now, and even if I was to make a third, again, only 20% earned income right now, so it really it wouldn't matter. It's pretty bad. And then on top of that, the civ that we merged with has a 30% tax. So 30% of anything we make goes to the civ. So it's really poor conditions right now, and it kind of bummed me out. But to be honest with you, because the game was going to end so quickly anyway, there's no chance that I would have been able to screw around with a city at all if it wasn't for the fact that this person invited me to join their civ and gave me a town. So I can't really complain, but I'm definitely not happy with how it has turned out. So rather than inviting you to come out here, what I'm basically assuming is that the map is, there's going to be a victory and the map's going to be re-rolled. And when that happens, from day 1, I plan on being here, working hard to, oh, there you go right there, 5 days from a diplomatic victory and 8 days from a scientific victory. I plan on working hard on getting a civ created, and I'm going to be working hard on that. I know my friend Scale, who's been with me here at the city, he's going to be working with me. My friend Mystery is going to be working with me. I'm pretty sure I have a couple other people that used to play CivCraft that I can get to join me. Starting a civ is a very difficult thing to do early in the game. You have to collect a lot of resources. It can be really a challenging thing to do, but we are up to the challenge, so that's what we're going to try to do. So rather than invite you to join us here, I would say the best thing to do would be to wait until we get that going, and then we could definitely use the numbers. We could definitely use the people to help out to help us gather the materials that are needed to start a civ. So that's basically what's going on here. So I'd like to see you guys join up for that. And the other purpose, of course, of the video is basically just to tell you that, yes, I am going to continue to play CivCraft for the time being, and yes, I'm going to continue to make videos in CivCraft for the time being. I've had people asking me about Minecraft, whether or not I was going to be doing any Minecraft adventures or anything else Minecraft related. I did kind of briefly touch on it in the last video where I talked about how Minecraft kind of can get old after a while, after playing Minecraft for 3.5 years or so, that it gets to be a bit much at times, and it's not always as enjoyable as I wished it was for me anymore. So as far as Minecraft Adventures goes, I'm honestly not sure when I would pick that up again. I do have some plans for it, but honestly, I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with my job in real life. As many of you know, I'm going to school right now to get my commercial driver's license. And depending on the type of truck driving job that I get once I get my license will dramatically depend on what my interactions with YouTube are going to be. If it's a local job where every day I come home, then nothing should change and I should be able to do something like Minecraft Adventures. But if it's like an over-the-road type thing where I'm gone weeks or even months at a time, obviously YouTube would be near to impossible. But I don't want to give up on YouTube, so I'm going to do everything I can to keep YouTube going. It's just I don't want to commit to something like Minecraft Adventures and then 3 weeks from now find out that I'm getting a job where I'm going to be working over the road or something like that. So that's where we're sitting at right now. As far as Minecraft goes, I'll be bringing you the CivCraft so that you can continue to enjoy that. And as far as the rest of my videos go, I'm going to finish this tour real quick because there's still buildings I haven't shown you. As far as the rest of my videos go, as long as I'm in school right now, I feel pretty confident that I can keep a video at least every other day. And it's been a while since I've been able to keep a schedule of that nature. Typically, when how many cows do we have in here? A fair amount of cows. Typically, it's, you know, I might be able to do bursts of videos here and there, but it's difficult to keep a consistent schedule with every other day. You know, real life has been making that very difficult. But for right now, while I'm in the truck driving school, I do have enough free time to get something like that done. And I do still really care about the peeps and love the peeps. And I want to get you guys as many videos as I possibly can and try to make them as entertaining as possible. So I'm going to keep working on it, and hopefully we can keep them coming. So the next Civ video that you see from me, though, should be a wartime video. I plan on recording during war. I'm going to be participating as much as I can. I mean, you know, everyone's got higher tier armor and weapons and stuff like that. Like, I still have tier 1. I have tier 1 armor and a tier 1 sword. Scale made himself a tier 2 bow. And I think he's positioning himself to have some tier 2 armor, but it's really not going to make that much of a difference. As far as attacking goes, we would probably be decimated. So we're probably going to be hanging out here and defending in case anyone does show up. It's why we did manage to get that arrow tower built. It's almost done now, as you saw in the front. You know, we're a pretty new town, so we're pretty vulnerable. There's a good chance that someone could, you know, decide to poke at this weakness and take the city. And honestly, I'm not sure, you know, how much we can even really do to stop that. But we're obviously going to do everything that we can. So I'll be recording that, and if some type of battles do break out, then I will post that video. Otherwise, the next video you see will probably be a wrap-up type thing where I just show you everything that we accomplished all the way up to the end when the other civ gets the victory, and then we'll pick things up and position ourselves to actually be the victors. I'm going to start working on making some alliances now during this civ, during this version, not version, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, whatever. During this gameplay, I'm going to try to make some alliances now for people to join us so that we can have a very large, powerful civ from day one and accomplish what we want to accomplish. So hopefully that all pans out. So that's what I'm shooting to do, peoples, and hopefully everyone will be able to participate and everything else. I'll be posting the information about CivCraft as the days go on. Go over to my clan's website. I'll put the link in the description, and both in the news section and on the calendar on the website, I'll be making mention of CivCraft and when the next map is scheduled to start, so that right on day one, moment one, you can be there with me and the rest of my friends as we hopefully build what will be the winning civ. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. I appreciate the view and support as always, and I will see you next time. Later.